was flickering low, a suitcase by the door. You laughed about the pouring rain like we had met before. Room 207 was quiet, with the city far below. Two strangers in a borrowed night, with nowhere else to go. You said your name like a secret in the dark. I kept it safe, somewhere close to my heart. In room 207, we talked until the morning came. No promises, no reason, just two hearts without a name. And when the sunrise found us, we both knew we couldn't stay. But room 207 still follows me today. Your coffee turned cold by the window, my coat was on the chair. The radio played some lonely song floating through the air. You told me about the ocean, I told you about my scars. For one night we were honest under cheap hotel stars. You smiled like leaving was something you already knew. I almost asked you where I could find you. In room 207, we talked until the morning came. No promises, no reason, just two hearts without a name. And when the sunrise found us, we both knew we couldn't stay. But room 207 still follows me today. Some nights I pass a hotel sign and I think about your face. How strange it felt like home to me in that temporary place. Maybe we were only meant to meet and disappear, but the quiet of that little room still whispers in my ear. Room 207, where the rain forgot to end, where a lonely road became almost something like a friend. I never got your number, I never heard your name again. But room 207, life somewhere under my skin. The key was left behind, the morning turned to blue, but part of me is still inside that room I shared with you. Midnight glowing on the avenue, rain across the glass, the driver hums a quiet tune as the buildings slowly pass. Street lights drift like faded gold on the river in the dark. Every corner of this town still remembers who we are. I told him, take me to the harbor. He never asked me why. Some stories live forever under sleepless city skies. Taxi to the harbor, through the neon and the rain. Every road I leave behind brings your memory back again. And the ocean keeps on calling like it did so long ago. Taxi to the harbor, where unfinished feelings go. Old cafes are closing down, chairs turned upside down. A lonely saxophone escapes from some forgotten lounge. I can still see your red coat running through the station light, young enough to chase forever, too afraid to stay that night. The radio keeps playing songs we used to know. Funny how the smallest things can hurt you years later on. Taxi to the harbor, through the empty boulevard. Every passing window leaves another shadow on my heart. And the sea breeze through the silence feels exactly like before. Taxi to the harbor, still looking for something more. Maybe time was never meant to heal everything we lose. Maybe cities hold our ghosts inside the midnight blue. And every tired traveler has one place they return to. For me, it's always this old road that somehow leads to you. Taxi to the harbor, morning slowly coming near. All the lights begin to fade, but your voice stays crystal clear. And somewhere by the water, where the dark meets silver glow, taxi to the harbor, that's where my heart still goes. The driver stops beside the pier, no words left to say. The city disappears behind as night gives way to gray. Rain was falling on the air silver rivers in the street. I saw that little coffee shop where lonely people meet. A neon sign kept flickering, blue against the night, while strangers hid their tired hearts from the city lights. I took the corner table closest to the window pane, watching every passing shadow disappear into the rain. Under the neon coffee sign, the world slowed down for a while. Old songs floating through the air, soft enough to make me smile. And every cup of midnight warmth helped me leave the day behind. Under the neon coffee sign, I almost felt alright. The waitress knew my order before I said a word. Some people learn your loneliness without it being heard. A couple laughed beside the door like time was standing still, while I traced forgotten memories across my coffee spill. Outside the taxis faded into the glowing dark. Inside that little cafe, I listened to my heart. Under the neon coffee sign, the hours drifted slow, like an old familiar movie only lonely people know. And somewhere in the quiet jazz playing low behind the night, under the neon coffee sign, everything felt soft and light. Maybe every city hides a place where broken souls can rest, a little warmth at 2 a.m. for hearts that need it best. And maybe we keep wandering just to find a room like this, where silence feels like company instead of emptiness. Under the neon coffee sign, morning started turning gray. The rain was finally fading as the night slipped away. I paid the bill and walked outside, but something stayed behind. Part of me still lives somewhere beneath that glowing sign. The coffee turned cold slowly, the jazz kept playing low, and the neon light kept shining for people passing through. The ocean breeze came through the screen of that little motel room, your wet hair falling on your face beneath the pale moon. A broken fan kept spinning slow, old postcards on the wall. We said this summer wouldn't last, like we already knew it all. Cheap sunglasses on the table, salt upon your skin. Every second felt forever, back when we were young. Some your laughter dancing through the dark, like a movie memory. And even now I still can hear those waves outside the door. Summer Motel lives inside my heart forevermore. We drove with all the windows down past the glowing carnival, sharing fries and cheap red wine like we could never fall. You wrote your name across my arm with a fading marker pen. Funny how the smallest things stay with you till the end. The radio kept playing songs from another time, and every street light passing by looked beautiful that night. Summer Motel by the sea, where we swore we'd never leave. Young enough to chase the stars, naive enough to believe. And every photograph inside my old forgotten drawer still smells like salt and cigarettes, and that motel by the shore. Maybe youth is just a season too bright for us to hold, gone before we understand how quickly hearts grow old. But somewhere in the midnight wind I still see your silhouette, running barefoot through that parking lot, like the summer never left. Summer Motel by the sea, where your eyes still shine for me, frozen in a golden light, somewhere in my memory. And though the years keep rolling on like waves against the shore, part of me still checks into that room forevermore. The vacancy sign flickers somewhere down the coast tonight, and in my mind you're still there under neon summer light. There's one cigarette left in the pack, lying beside your old lighter. The room still smells a little like you, even after all this time. Outside the window, taxis pass like ghosts beneath the rain, and every little thing tonight keeps whispering your name. I told myself I'd let you go like smoke into the dark, but memories burn slowly once they reach the heart. One cigarette left, and 1,000 thoughts of you. One last little flame for a love that burned right through. Now the city's half asleep and I'm still awake instead, holding on to shadows and words we never said. Your jacket used to hang right there beside the kitchen door. Funny how an empty space can hurt a little more. The radio plays softly, an old romantic tune, the kind we used to dance to late in living rooms. Some people leave so quietly you barely hear goodbye, but silence grows louder every passing night. One cigarette left, like the last piece of our past, trying not to light it, trying to make this feeling last. And every fading ember looks a little like regret. Tonight I'm still here with one cigarette left. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever young. Maybe all the sweetest songs end before they're done. But somewhere in the midnight air your laughter still survives, like smoke rings drifting slowly through the corners of my mind. One cigarette left as the morning starts to rise, your memory still glowing like tired city lights. And though I know it's over, there's one thing I can't forget. Part of me still loves you like that one cigarette. The flame disappears slowly, the night becomes quiet again, but your ghost stays beside me like smoke that never ends. Credits rolling slow, people disappearing into the midnight glow. You pulled your coat around you as the cold wind filled the street, and somehow walking next to you made the whole night feel complete. No dramatic final scene, no perfect words to say, just your hand brushing mine as we walked away. After the cinema, under tired city lights, we wandered through the silence like we had all the time. And every little laugh you gave stayed shining in my mind. After the cinema was my favorite part of the night. The cafes all were closing, chairs resting upside down. A saxophone from somewhere far was floating through downtown. You talked about old memories I listen to your voice. Some moments feel so simple, but still become your choice. The streets were nearly empty, the world had settled down. But in that quiet midnight, love was all around. After the cinema, past the glowing traffic signs, we walked without a reason, just enjoying being alive. And though the night kept moving, I wished it could rewind. After the cinema, you look beautiful beside me. Maybe love begins like this, without a grand design. Not fireworks or destiny, just two hearts in perfect time. And years from now I know I'll miss the softness of that scene, a peaceful little memory, too gentle for the screen. After the cinema, morning waiting somewhere near, the city breathing slowly as your laughter filled the air. And every lonely winter night, I still go back sometimes. After the cinema, you are still walking by my side. The theater lights faded, the streets turned silver blue, but the best story of that night was simply being with you. Found a blue cassette tape inside an old desk drawer, dust covering the label I hadn't seen before. The handwriting was fading, but I still knew your name. Like certain kinds of memories never really change. I pressed play slowly, and through the quiet hits, your voice came back to life like a ghost I still miss. Blue cassette tape, spinning back the years tonight. Every crackle, every silence feels so warm and alive. And suddenly the distance between then and now disappears. Cassette tape still echoing in my ears. You laughed between the verses, said something off the track. Funny how the smallest sounds can bring a whole world back. Outside the rain was falling against the window frame, while the old recorder carried a younger version of our days. The song kept drifting softly, like headlights in the dark. Some memories fade away, some stay inside your heart. Blue cassette tape turning slowly through the night, like an old forgotten photograph coming back to life. And every keeping you somehow still here. Maybe time keeps moving, but love refuses to. Certain voices linger no matter what we lose. And somewhere in that static between the songs and air, I can almost feel your hand, like you're standing there. Blue cassette tape as the morning starts to glow. I never thought a simple song could make me miss you so. And though the world keeps changing, one thing remains the same. Part of me still lives inside that old blue cassette tape. The music fades out slowly, the room grows still again, but your voice keeps softly playing somewhere in my head. Streetlights blur like watercolor across the window glass. The city slowly disappears as the shadows pass. Half the seats are empty now, everyone looks tired. But the silence of this midnight ride feels strangely warm tonight. The driver keeps the radio low, an old song softly plays, and every mile pulls out another memory from yesterday. Night bus window, watching lonely lights go by, somewhere between midnight and the fading morning sky. And every distant building feels like somewhere I once knew. Night bus window keeps bringing me back to you. A woman sleeping near the back holds flowers in her hand. A young man stares outside like he's trying to understand. The rain begins to whisper against the moving glass, while quiet thoughts I tried to hide come drifting slowly back. There's something about the nighttime that makes old feelings stay. The heart becomes more honest when the world is gone away. Night bus window, reflecting tired city lights like little pieces of my life, passing through the night and every silent corner feels softer somehow too. Night bus window, still carrying dreams of you. Maybe we are all just travelers trying to outrun the past, holding on to moments we thought would always last. And maybe every sleepless soul has one road they return to. For me it's always late night streets and memories of you. Night bus window, morning slowly turning blue, the city waking quietly as the darkness moves, and somewhere in the reflection your face still shines softly through. Night bus window, I still see the world with you. The bus keeps rolling forward, the sky begins to clear, but your voice stays beside me like it never disappeared. There's a little bar near sunset at the edge of Riverside, where the same old records spin every lonely Friday night. The bartender knows my story without asking anymore. He just pours another whiskey and slides it down the worn wood floor. Outside the evening traffic moves like rivers made of light. Inside that tiny corner room, everything feels alright. The bar near sunset, where tired hearts go to forget the passing years and let old memories flow. And every song they play feels like somebody I once knew. The bar near sunset still helps me make it through. A couple dances slowly near the glowing jukebox sign, like time stops somewhere back in 1979. An old man by the window still wears his wedding ring and stares into the distance whenever Sinatra sings. Some places hold together the pieces life lets go, like warm lights in the darkness for people moving slow. The bar near sunset with the smoke and faded gold, where strangers become family before the night grows cold. And every laugh and heartbreak feels softer in that room. The bar near sunset always leaves a little hole. Maybe everybody carries a few ghosts inside. Maybe that's why places like this feel comforting at night, when nobody needs explaining and silence feels okay. Just music, dim lights, and the blues that never fade. The bar near sunset as the city settles down, neon reflections dancing across this glasses shine like gold, and somewhere near the sunset, my heart still feels at home. There's an old shoebox in my closet, filled with fading photographs, sunburnt faces by the ocean, moments that went by too fast. You were laughing in the sunlight, hair dancing in the breeze, frozen in that little picture, forever 23. Every blurry color still feels alive somehow. Funny how a single photo can pull you back right now. Polaroid Summer, captured in a frame. Salt air, midnight bonfires, and your hand inside mine again. Every picture keeps a heartbeat, even after all these years. Polaroid Summer, still shining through my tears. We drove along the coastline with nowhere else to be, old songs playing through the speakers, windows down and feeling free. You wrote our names in marker on the dashboard of my car. Certain nights felt endless back when life was still ours. The world moved slow around us like a movie soaked in gold, and every little second felt too beautiful to hold. Polaroid Summer, burning softly in my mind. Late night diners, cheap red wine, and stars we try to find. Though the years keep moving faster, some memories stay clear. Polaroid Summer, still waiting somewhere here. Maybe youth was never meant to stay within our hands. Maybe that's what makes it shine when we look back again. And somewhere in those faded edges, your smile still survives, like sunlight trapped forever in a simpler kind of life. Polaroid Summer, golden underneath the sky. Your laughter by the shoreline as the waves rolled slowly by, and every worn out photograph still carries us somehow. Polaroid Summer feels even warmer now. The pictures fade a little, but the feeling never goes. Somewhere in that summer light, part of us still glows. October rain was falling soft across the evening street. People rushing under lights, through puddles at their feet. I was waiting by the station with nowhere much to go, when I saw a familiar raincoat moving through the glow. You turned around slowly, like time had never passed, and for a second in the cold, the whole world stood still. Raincoat in October, under silver city skies, you smiled the way you used to, and I saw our younger lives. Every quiet memory came rushing through the storm. Raincoat in October made an old heart feel warm. We found a tiny cafe near the corner of 8th Street, steam rising from our coffee cups while rain sang softly. You spoke about the years gone by, the places life had led, and how some names stay with you no matter where you rest. Outside the windows fogged up like scenes from long ago. Inside your tired eyes, I still felt like home. Raincoat in October, with the world all washed in blue. For one rainy evening, it felt like we never said goodbye. And every little laugh we shared felt gentle and familiar too. Raincoat in October still carries me to you. Maybe love doesn't vanish, maybe it just changes shape, living quietly in corners that time could never take. And when the cold wind finds us, years after we move on, one unexpected moment can bring the whole heart back. Raincoat in October, as the midnight buses rolled, we stood beneath the streetlights like two stories growing old. And when we walked away again, the rain kept falling through, but part of me stayed standing there, still looking back at you. October slowly faded into the quiet night, and your raincoat disappeared beneath the city lights. The train pulled out at midnight, leaving shadows on the tracks. A tired station fading slowly into the darkened past. I found the last seat by the window, with my coat beside me there, and watched the sleeping city lights disappear into the air. The rhythm of the rails kept time with my thoughts. Some journeys start quietly without knowing what they're for. Last seat by the window, watching distant towns go by. Coffee growing colder feels like part of yesterday. Last seat by the window, carrying my heart away. A couple softly whispering somewhere near the back. An old man reading newspapers with glasses tipped like that. The conductor walks the aisle without a single sound, while only songs inside my head keep drifting around. There's comfort in the silence of roads that never stay. Sometimes the heart needs distance to hear what it can't say. Last seat by the window, as the darkness slowly fades, fields and empty highways covered in the morning gray, and every quiet memory feels softer on this ride. Last seat by the window, with nobody by my side. Maybe all of us are travelers, searching for somewhere true, trying to leave behind the things we never moved through. But somewhere between stations and the pale sunrise glow, I realized some memories still travel where I go. Last seat by the window, morning breaking through the blue. The world begins awakening, but I'm still dreaming of you. And though the train keeps moving through places strange and new, part of me stays riding beside the ghost of you. The next stop's getting closer, the sky turns gold again, but the last seat by the window still feels like home somehow. The cafe near the station was quieter than usual, rain sliding down the windows like a slow old film. You sat across from me, both hands around your cup. Neither one of us knew how to say enough. The clock above the counter kept moving like nothing changed, while two tired hearts tried to hide the pain. 2 cups before goodbye, cooling slowly in the night. One last conversation under soft cafe lights, and and every little silence said more than words could do. 2 cups before goodbye was the last evening with you. The waiter passed us gently without interrupting once. Even strangers could feel something coming undone. You smiled when I looked up, like you always used to do. Funny how goodbye can hurt, even when it's kind and true. Outside the buses rolled by, the city carried on, but inside that little corner we knew love was gone. 2 cups before goodbye, steam faded into air, trying to hold on to moments too fragile to repair. And every song around us sounded softer somehow too. 2 cups before goodbye still taste a little like you. Maybe not all endings need anger or regret. Sometimes love simply changes into something we protect. And maybe years from now, when winter evenings fall, about that quiet cafe and the gentlest goodbye of all. 2 cups before goodbye, as midnight filled the street, your footsteps growing smaller while rain moved underneath. And though we walked away like strangers passing through, part of my heart stayed sitting there, still sharing coffee with you. The chairs were stacked around me, the lights turned dim and blue, but the warmth from those 2 cups stayed longer than we